A couple of weeks ago, we featured an evening with Michelle Bachmann talking about the tide of our times. And I want to play a short clip, and it's a warning. It's a little bit like what we've already talked about. My question to my audience that night and even today is, what did you think the last days would look like? Probably how they're playing out.
I would say today, in terms of life, now we're getting to the present issue that's on the stage. It's the 900-pound gorilla in the room, which is the forced vaccinations. When government tells you what you must do, inject something in your body, that's never happened in the history of the United States. It's never happened.
But it has happened. It has happened in evil governments in other parts of the world.
This is even almost beyond that, to force everyone to take a vaccine that hasn't gone through all the trials. And then now, if you look at the VAERS reporting system, there's tremendous injuries, many, many deaths that have been reported. And so a government doesn't just force everyone to take something like that against their will. Here in the state of Minnesota, like I had said earlier, Governor Walz today announced that every state employee, that's a lot of people, that's a lot of people, to force them to take this. We were all told the University of Minnesota would not mandate. Now they're backflipping, forcing. You got to ask yourself, what does this have to do with science? What does this have to do with health? What does this have to do with control? And that's really the essence of your question, is control. Who gets to decide? Because what we are witnessing is the end of democracy, the end of a constitutional republic. Because the gift that we have is we got to choose, just like Deuteronomy. They got to choose. Here in America, we got to choose through elections, through the laws that we live under. That's over. That's over. When you steal a presidential election, when you steal from us laws, because every single day it is utter and complete lawlessness coming out of Washington, D.C. Every single day. They don't follow the law. They take away rights that we had just like that. They don't even think twice. They don't care because they just speak it, and that's the way that it is. And that is bizarre. I've been in this game my entire life. A student of the law, a practitioner of the law. I was a federal tax lawyer. I was in the state and local government. I served in the Minnesota State Senate with Senator Warren Limmer. I was privileged to serve in the U.S. Congress. I was at every single level that you could be at. Internationally, I was there. Never in my life have I seen anything like this. It is breathtaking. So when all of you think, whoa, I'm saying with you, whoa. There's never been anything like this before. And that's why we need to wake up and understand the times as believers. If we look at it through the lens of the Bible, all of this makes sense. All of this was predicted. The apostasy in the church, the apathy in the church, the rise of the filth like the days of Noah, the burden of government everywhere. This is all predicted in the Bible. And that's why it isn't just, the birth pangs are very, very close now. They're very, very close, and they're very, very intense. So I agree with Jan. Jesus is at the door. He is at the door. He is coming through. Maranatha, come, Lord Jesus.